the wrong key, somebody has not managed their signing key correctly, and all kinds of disputes, and there is a way to to handle that. So the main point of this particular slide is really the last line, where it says voluntary mediation first, then binding arbitration. So usually when there is an issue between entities, there is dispute, they will be subjected to mediation. You know, they can talk and they can coordinate this through the MPA. If that fails, then they go into some kind of arbitration, which will be binding for all participants. Okay, this is the final slide, but I will tell you what the status of PKI so far. So the national law has been issued, of course. This was back in February 2007, and the implementing regulations have been issued in March of 2008, and this includes electronic signature and so on. The physical center where the national center is located has been constructed, it has been set up, and it really has been done completely by June of this year. The policy documents, we have the final drafts, and they are about to be presented to the MPA, and they're almost finished. Technical specifications have been done last year. Vendor selection was completed in early 2008. Staffing, key technical positions have been filled. Installation and testing, this has been going on for the last 6 months, and we're in the final stages of installation and testing. Certificate issuance, which is really the goal of all of this. This is scheduled for the end of January 2009, so it's 2-3 months from now. And this will be for the root CA and the government CA, and then end user certificates will follow immediately after that. The MPA creation, we have already we have received nominations for the committee members, and I think we should be setting or having our first meeting within the next couple of weeks or 3 weeks. So this is really in brief about PKI, and you can find more information at pki.gov.sa or at ncdc.gov.sa. And like I said, if you want more information, just send to info@pki.gov.sa. Finally, I just leave you with some pictures of the center just to see what has been going on there. This is in the main building of the e-government program, and if you go inside this door here, the right side of the building is the center for PKI. This is the main entrance, and you can see that there's all kinds of gadgets to make sure that entrance is secure. And this is once you go inside the door, this will take you to a man-trap door after you go through this main door before you go into the center. And this is the control area where the operators sit. And behind the glass that you see there, that's really where all the secure rooms and all the safes and all the... by the way, here in this building, all the walls have been really built in a very strange way. They are very, you have like, I think it's 40 centimeters of concrete. You have slabs of steel left and right. You have all kinds of various material used for preventing, eavesdropping and all kinds of things. These doors, I think the thickness of each one of these doors is like 15 centimeters. So it's like this big, each one of these doors. Very heavy doors. The door on the left is the root CA room, and the one on the right is the archive room. Just showing some of the setup here. The picture on the left is the wall construction, and I won't go into describing it, but you can see it looks very secure. And we are doing this even though we think it is an overkill, but the problem is that if you are setting up a national center where trust in all electronic transactions relies on that, you really have to do it like that, unfortunately. This is one of the safes we are using. It weighs 500 kilograms. This is where you will store some private keys for CAs and for the root CA. Okay, this is the end of the slide. So I thank you very much, and I apologize for having to rush this a little bit. Thank you.